this possibly the last time for you?
I don't think so.
You've got more in you. Who comes to mind?
Well, I don't know. Maybe his brother.
You want to fight Logan? Logan, I think he said you might be next.
Motherfucker, I'll kill you, Mike.
No, please, no.
It's on then.
Just don't step on his toes.
Mike Tyson just dropped a bombshell. He's stepping back into the ring in 2025. And guess who's on the menu? Logan Paul, the self-proclaimed fighter and the less accomplished brother of Jake Paul. This announcement has sent shockwaves through the boxing world, reigniting discussions about whether Logan has what it takes to step into the ring with one of the most feared heavyweights in history. The build-up to this fight has been nothing short of dramatic. After Tyson's much-anticipated 2024 showdown with Jake Paul, Logan couldn't resist inserting himself into the conversation. Instead of supporting his brother, he took the opportunity to talk big, boldly claiming that he would kill Mike if given the chance. These words didn't go unnoticed, especially coming from someone whose boxing record is less than impressive. While Logan has faced high-profile opponents like Floyd Mayweather, his performances have often been more about showmanship than actual skill. His boxing career highlights include a disqualification against KSI and a handful of overly hyped WWE theatrics that have done more for his entertainment career than his credibility as a legitimate boxer. And now, with Tyson accepting the challenge, the world is eager to see if Logan can back up his words or if he's in for a brutal reality check. At 58, Tyson may not be in his prime, but his power, experience, and ruthless fighting spirit remain unmatched. Logan, on the other hand, is younger, more athletic, and confident, but confidence alone won't be enough when facing a living legend. Will this be another media spectacle, or does Logan truly believe he can stand toe-to-toe with Iron Mike? One thing's for sure, when these two step into the ring, the world will be watching.
Comes to mind.
Well, I don't know. Maybe his brother.
You want to fight Logan? Logan, I think he said you might be next.
I'll kill you, Mike.
No, please, no.
Tyson isn't one for trash talk, he lets his fists do the talking. Now, he's accepted Logan's challenge, setting the stage for what could be the most humiliating moment of Logan's career. Logan, who thrives on clout and controversy, is about to learn a harsh truth: facing Mike Tyson isn't like dodging punches in WWE. It's real, and it's brutal. In 2025, Logan won't just be humbled, he'll be shattered, piece by overconfident piece, into the canvas.
Why did you say motherfucker, I'll kill you, Mike Tyson?
Oh, yeah. I'll kill you, Mike.
His speech was all like, I just wanted to do something good for my kids. And then he makes one little sneaky little thing towards you.
Is this possibly the last time for you?
I don't think so. Maybe his brother.
Tyson isn't one for trash talk, he lets his fists do the talking. Throughout his legendary career, he has built a reputation as one of the most feared and devastating fighters in boxing history. Now, he's accepted Logan's challenge, setting the stage for what could be the most humiliating moment of Logan's career. Unlike the scripted theatrics of WWE, where Logan has thrived on clout and controversy, stepping into the ring with Tyson is an entirely different reality, one where strength, skill, and experience matter far more than social media hype. Logan has made a career out of pushing boundaries, calling out big names, and keeping his name in the headlines. But in 2025, he's about to learn a harsh truth: facing Mike Tyson isn't like dodging punches in a rehearsed performance. This isn't entertainment, it's a real fight, and it's going to be brutal. Tyson may be older, but his raw power and ruthless aggression have never faded. When he steps into the ring, he transforms into the beast that dominated the heavyweight division for years. Logan, with all his confidence and bravado, is walking straight into a storm he isn't prepared for. When the bell rings, reality will hit Logan harder than any punch he's ever taken. Tyson won't just humble him, he will dismantle him, piece by overconfident piece, sending him crashing into the canvas. And when it's all over, Logan Paul will finally understand what it truly means to share the ring with a legend.
Maybe his brother.
You want to fight Logan?
Let's take a moment to talk about Logan Paul, the talking participation trophy of combat sports. A man who dabbles in boxing the same way influencers dabble in NFT projects, more for clout than actual skill. Let's not sugarcoat it, his so-called boxing career is less of a serious pursuit and more of a side hustle for a guy whose biggest claim to fame is being Jake Paul's older brother. Despite his attempts to carve out his own legacy, Logan remains overshadowed, playing second fiddle in a sport he barely takes seriously. Remember his last fight 2 years ago against Dylan Dennis on the Prime card? Yeah, the one that ended in an anticlimactic disqualification so dull even Dylan himself probably nodded off before the verdict was announced. That wasn't a fight, it was a glorified sparring session wrapped in WWE-style drama, proving once again that Logan thrives on spectacle rather than skill. In fact, the most exciting part of that entire event wasn't anything Logan did in the ring, it was the post-fight chaos that erupted outside of it. Let's be real, Logan's punches hit about as hard as his podcast jokes, which is to say, not at all. He's got size, sure. He's got reach, absolutely. But raw physicality alone doesn't make a fighter. If it did, he wouldn't have spent 8 rounds dancing around Floyd Mayweather, hoping to survive until the final bell just to claim a moral victory. Now, he's stepping into the ring with a man who won't be playing games, a man whose punches are measured not in views but in knockouts. And when Tyson lands that first clean shot, Logan is going to learn the difference between pretending to be a fighter and actually being one.
Would you take the fight?
No.
Why?
He's definitely scared, so why all the tough talk like, "I'd kill you, Mike"? Oh, sweet summer child. Bold words from someone who spends his days choreographing body slams in WWE, where punches are pulled, and outcomes are scripted. That's rich coming from a guy who treats boxing like a cosplay hobby, someone who puts on gloves when it suits his brand but never truly respects the sport. Mike Tyson's response? A simple, chilling, "It's on, then." Translation: Logan, you're about to experience a level of pain you never thought possible. Let's be real, Logan's bravado is nothing more than a defense mechanism. Deep down, he knows he's walking into a nightmare. Talking big is his way of masking the creeping doubt that even his most devoted fans are starting to feel. This isn't an exhibition match against a retired Floyd Mayweather, where survival was considered a victory. This is Mike Tyson, a man whose punches send world-class heavyweights to the canvas in seconds. Logan has never fought anyone remotely close to Tyson's level, and it's painfully obvious he's not ready for what's coming. Here's a bit of free advice, Logan. If your big comeback plan involves stepping into the ring with a living legend, maybe don't spend your prep time perfecting fake punches in WWE. While you're practicing scripted slams and rehearsing flashy entrances, Tyson is in the gym, training like he's 25 again. He's not here for the theatrics, he's here to fight, and when that bell rings, all the confidence in the world won't save you from his fists. Social media has already turned on Logan, ripping this fight apart as the worst decision of his career. And honestly, who could argue? The general consensus is that he's biting off way more than he can chew, and most fans predict he'll be lucky to make it past round 2. Unlike WWE, there are no steel chairs, no tag team partners, and no safety nets. When Tyson lands his first clean shot, Logan will finally understand the difference between playing fighter and actually being one. WWE theatrics won't save you here, Logan. This isn't a staged performance where you can fake your way to victory. Tyson doesn't play with steel chairs, he delivers cold, hard fists. And trust us, the storm he's bringing will be nothing short of devastating. The question isn't whether Logan will lose, it's how much damage he'll take before the inevitable knockout.
Storm, a young brute named Jake Paul. I think Jake let him live. I do. He wants to fight you, bro.
Yeah, he wants to fight you next. What about that?
I think he wants money. I don't think he wants to fight me.
Back to Tyson, the man, the legend, the star of the hour. Let's not forget his class act in 2024 after going 8 rounds with Jake Paul. Tyson called Jake a very good fighter, but don't miss the subtle shade in that compliment. The unspoken message? Asterisk Jake knows what he's doing. Logan's just playing dress up. Tyson's career stats are the stuff of legend, 50 wins, 44 knockouts. And Logan? 1 disqualification, 0 legitimate wins. What a resume. Meanwhile, Tyson's already back in the gym, sharpening the skills that made him a household name. Logan? Probably scripting his next WWE promo. Here's a newsflash, Logan, dodging Tyson's punches isn't like avoiding a fake suplex. Tyson's hooks don't miss, and when they land, you're not getting back up to deliver a dramatic monologue. This isn't just another fight, it's a public humiliation in the making. Tyson's not returning for nostalgia or fun, he's here to remind the world why he's still the baddest man on the planet. Logan's about to become a footnote in Tyson's legendary career. Let's be honest, watching Logan get flattened might be the highlight of the year. Tyson's fists don't care about your influencer status, WWE theatrics, or millions of followers. When that bell rings, Logan's only influence will be on his trip to the canvas. 2025 isn't just another year, it's the year boxing gets its priorities straight. Tyson isn't coming back to stay relevant. His legacy was sealed decades ago when he knocked out Trevor Berbick in the 80s and redefined dominance. 40 years after his debut, Tyson is stepping into the ring to remind Logan Paul and everyone else what real boxing looks like. Spoiler, it's not WWE antics or overpriced sports drinks. And speaking of drinks, let's talk money. Saudi Arabia is putting $700 million on the table for Tyson's return. That's not monopoly money, it's generational wealth for knocking out a guy whose claim to fame is being Jake Paul's older, less successful brother. Logan dreaming of numbers like that? Not unless prime hydration bottles suddenly turn to gold. Tyson's not stepping in for pocket change, and he's certainly not stepping in to lose. Logan, take notes, this isn't a TikTok collab, this is Tyson's world, and you're just visiting. Briefly and painfully. Let's address Logan Paul, the multitasker of mediocrity. Is he a boxer, a podcaster, or a professional WWE stuntman? Even he probably doesn't know. Logan's career is a buffet of half-baked attempts at relevance. Sure, he had that fight with Dylan Dennis 2 years ago, but let's not kid ourselves, getting disqualified isn't exactly a career highlight. And his response to Tyson's challenge? I'd kill you, Mike. Logan, buddy, you can't even kill the energy in your own wrestling promos, let alone survive Tyson's left hook. While we're on the subject of boxing, let's break down what's about to happen in the ring. Logan Paul, known for his over-the-top antics and WWE showmanship, is stepping into a world where none of that matters. His strategy, if flailing wildly and banking on hype count as one, will likely consist of excessive trash talk, theatrical entrances, and a few desperate swings. But here's the reality, Tyson has seen it all before. Trash talk doesn't intimidate him, it fuels him. While Logan is busy crafting his next viral moment, Tyson is in the gym, sharpening the tools that made him one of the most feared fighters in history. Logan might believe that his WWE experience will help sell the fight, and sure, it will generate headlines, but there's a massive difference between selling a fight and surviving inside the ring with Mike Tyson. When the bell rings, flashy entrances and viral sound bites won't protect him from Tyson's devastating punches. The numbers speak for themselves. Early polls show that 75% of fans expect Tyson to knock Logan out within 3 rounds. The remaining 25%? Those are Logan's diehard fans, the ones who think boxing gloves are just trendy accessories. But they're about to learn a painful lesson. Tyson doesn't do fashion, he does destruction. This won't just be a fight, it'll be a masterclass in humility, and Logan will be forced to take notes the hard way, with his face. For Tyson, this isn't about nostalgia or proving anything, his legacy is already untouchable. But for Logan, it's a desperate attempt to prove that he's more than just a YouTube sensation with a talent for self-promotion. The problem? The only thing he's truly proving is how good he is at getting punched. Unlike WWE, where every outcome is predetermined, boxing isn't scripted. And if there's one thing Tyson doesn't do, it's follow a script. He writes history, often with his opponent's face as the canvas. Logan is stepping into a world where gimmicks don't matter, and reality is delivered one brutal punch at a time. The hard truth? In Tyson's ring, there's no room for theatrics, only pain.